Hi there, my name is Hitesh and welcome to Metasploit Extreme on Kali Linux. So this is going to be a Metasploit Framework Extreme series on the Kali Linux. Everything that you have gained so far, or if you have gained nothing so far in the security world, I welcome you all in this Extreme series. Metasploit was completely re-engineered in the Kali Linux, so whether you have learned Metasploit before or you are just new buyer of this series, that really means same to me. I'm going to start from the very scratch and I'll make sure that you understand each and every bit about the exploitation and most importantly about the Metasploit. So let's try to start our series. But before when I start to our series, I would really like to mention it. Don't be stupid. Don't be malicious, don't attack target without permissions. Metasploit is really a dangerous tool and you should really understand that it is really a powerful tool. Many times systems have been compromised, including various giant organizations like Google, Infosys, IBM. Anything could be hacked, any network like Facebook, Gmail or anything could be hacked using this Metasploit. It has got really a great power, but I really admire you so that you can stick to your exercise and make sure that you install your lab setup that I'll be introducing you in the later videos, and make sure that you only stick to the labs. Don't extend this actual series onto the real world until and unless you have permission for that. So if you do anything illegal, I'm not at all responsible for it, and if you'll get caught, and make sure you will one day, and you can get a free trip to the jail. So make sure that you use it in a constructive purpose. So let's start this series, but before that I would really like to share one small incident. What and why is a pen testing? I was traveling around in India, and one of my passengers sitting just aside to me in my plane asked me, "Hey, what you do, Hitesh?" And I said, "Mister, that I am a cyber security consultant and I provide security services over the internet." He just questioned me that if people are so much worried about the security over the internet, just don't use it. Whether you want to deposit the money, just travel to the bank and deposit that. I just replied with a simple answer that, "Mister, if you are not at all bothered or afraid of security about the internet, it doesn't means to you, but it means to a lot of people. Whether you are depositing your money by walking into the bank, but make sure that bank also walks in and do all of the stuff in the papers, but it is not at all a scenario. Everybody uses a computer, and that means he or she needs the security. So make sure that if there is a bank, it needs a security guard, security person, and if there is information which is all around the world, it needs more security." I simply answered him, "Mister, if you don't use any kind of internet banking, but make sure that bank data doesn't get leaks out, can you make me sure of that?" He was kind of a speechless at that time. So my goal behind this is actually one day you are going to need cybersecurity experts, and that really is about the Metasploit Extreme series. So let's try to answer why to perform a pen test. Many organizations, including giant companies, bank house, even the small software companies, small website developers, or organization or institute levels need pen testing to secure their data, and Metasploit is one giant tool that can help you to perform all kind of pen testing work and can really get to you at a master level out of this. So now you might be asking, hey, actually where does Metasploit fits into all these pen testing stuff? I have heard that backtrack fits into that, or SQL injection fits in. Now where does actually the Metasploit comes in? Every tools or every software, every web application are actually made up of some kinds of codes and everything, and those loopholes can be exploited by some exploitation works. And Metasploit is kind of a framework which actually considers all kind of exploitation tools that you are going to require. You can perform web application pen testing, network penetration testing, or any kind of other pen testing that you have heard via the Metasploit. And later on in the series you will realize that this tool is really kind of a great stuff. Now I have already learned the Metasploit in the backtrack and some other, or you might be saying I'm very new to this. Now what's new in the meta with the Kali? Believe me, everything from starting the very scratch was totally re-engineered in the Metasploit. So whether you are a frequent user of Metasploit in the backtrack or you might be a new user, in the Kali Linux the Metasploit was completely re-engineered. Many people are still facing the problem how to actually load up the Metasploit in the Kali. So that's the whole idea to put up this series. Since everything was re-engineered, so new series is required to actually master the Kali, and this series is going to be very vast. So let's try to exploit, but make sure we exploit our own system by setting up our own lab environment, and let's exploit legally. Thank you so much for watching, and let's meet up in the new video.